went outside to touch some grass as one does, and it got me thinking because I get good thoughts when I touch grass. Do you ever stop and think about how different entertainment used to be? For example, people used to spend hours reading books or having long, deep conversations, or playing board games, or playing cards, or doing something that involved more mental energy than just sitting there and consuming videos on phones or TV shows and whatnot. The scary part is that this all is designed to be addictive, you know? Every notification is just constant stimulation. Every scroll is a dopamine hit, and we never really get a break from that because it's hard to get a break from it because it is addictive, like I said. I think it's changing us more than we realize. Okay, Wiener. The Wiener's here now. Genuinely ask yourself, when was the last time you sat and tried to focus on something for a long time and were successful in not checking your phone? Because it affects me too. Sometimes I'll be sitting there trying to focus on something and I reach for my phone more often than I'd like to admit. And I know I'm not the only one. I think, especially after COVID, we have trained our brains to want constant stimulation and instant gratification. And because of that, things that we used to do so easily as humans are harder. Things that require a little bit of mental effort. Things like, sorry, I had to look at my dog. She was chasing a rabbit. But things like reading, studying, deeper conversations, things that require a little bit of strategy or just brain power. I think that's why we get so mentally exhausted so easily sometimes, is because we're just so bombarded with all this information that it's just all at once, you know? And then there's the problem of AI and people using AI to replace tasks that we used to do with our own brain power, replace things like communicating and writing emails, replace studying and actually digging for resources and information and textbooks. You know, AI is being used to replace a lot of the skills, and I'm quite frankly kind of scared because what if we lose those skills? Part of the fun of learning is struggling through learning or trying to find new information and struggling through that, and it's so fast to get information now that there is no struggle. I don't know. It makes me wonder, though, what's going to happen when, down the line in the future, what happens when we are so used to struggling to focus, struggling to think deeply, needing constant stimulation? What happens then? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I do wonder what all this is doing to us as humans.